Southern Mississippi's Golden Eagles take on the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers at Reed Green Coliseum. We'll take a look at all the highlights. We'll also meet Golden Eagle Junior Norville Carey and look ahead to this week for the Golden Eagles at Middle Tennessee and at UAB. That and a whole lot more coming up today on Southern Miss Sports Today with Doc Sadler.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler is presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. We'll be right back with This Week in Southern Miss Basketball right after this.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bancorp South. Golden Eagles, a couple of home games this week. On Thursday night, they entertained the Marshall Thundering Herd. On Saturday afternoon, it was the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. And, Doc, let's go back and talk a little bit about the week for the Golden Eagles. Kind of a crazy week, a lot of things going on. But Marshall on Thursday, and a team that I think the Golden Eagles probably felt you had a pretty good chance to play with. But as you said during the game, Eagles just weren't maybe in that right place from an excitement point or an emotional standpoint to play that game.
No question about it, John. First of all, I mean, I can't say enough nice things about Jeremiah and Rashem, and obviously they're no longer with our team. And after finding out, getting ready to play on Thursday night, that's the first time I felt like maybe since Christmas that we haven't had the emotion that you've got to have to play this game. And I thought we were very flat. We didn't have a lot of things that you've got to have to win a game like Marshall. And I thought it was a winnable game, but we just didn't play well. And again, the biggest thing is emotion has to be at the right level. I remember growing up and watching the Eddie Sutton show, and he'd always talk about the magic level, and you've got to be at the magic level. If you're over the magic level, it's no good, and if you're under the magic level, it's no good. And we were definitely under it on Thursday.
And if you're a team like the Golden Eagles, is a little short-handed right now. That fine line, it's so thin between playing well and not playing well, and you just got to have it every night when you're with the Eagles right now.
Well, there's no question about it, and our team again. After the game Thursday, Friday when we came to practice, we had it again. And so we had a good practice. Probably went a little bit longer than I would have liked to have gone, but right now we're having to practice a little bit longer to get a lot of things in. And we're making some little bitty mistakes right now because guys are in different positions than they have been. But overall, again, I was very, very pleased with the practice on Friday, and I thought we got ready to play for Saturday.
Well, the Marshall game on Thursday, and no real secret what Dan D'Antoni wants to do. They want to shoot the three. They're going to make 2 or 3 passes and shoot the basketball, and you got to get out there and cover their three-point guys.
There's no question, and you've got to rebound. We didn't do anything, and then you compound that with the defensive end. With the way we played offense, and we didn't get any ball movement from side to side, and right now we've got to really get the ball inside to Norville or to maybe Matt in there, and then also play out of there and get Chip some open looks. And we didn't do that, and therefore, we were fighting an uphill battle the whole ball game.
All right, well, it was Southern Miss and the Marshall Thundering Herd on Thursday night at Regreen Coliseum. Let's go back and take a look at all the action. Bengaya, he's going to drive down inside, double post, one up and in. Eagles get their first bucket as Bengaya drives inside. Turns down the 3, back out to Armelin, 4 on the shot clock. Chip drives the lane, puts it in with the left hand from 5 feet out. Bengaya the steal, drives up the court and dunks it in. Good defense by Bengaya, and the Golden Eagles back to within 3, and an 8-2 run by the Golden Eagles. Levin's off the dribble to the right corner. Now he picks up his dribble, bounce it down low, Carey, reverse, Lev up and in. Good play as Blevins found Carey for the easy one. Armelin got a steal out front. Armelin driving to the bucket, down inside, great move, and he laid it in with the left hand. Jeff Armelin's got his 4th point. Right wing to Holland, back to Chapman, down to Armelin, 4 on the shot clock. Chip pulls up a 3 straight away, bingo! He had Manning right in his face, and Armelin drilled it. He's got 7. His pass down inside, knocked loose, but tracked down by Carey. Gives it to Bengaya, driving, got a bucket in the foul. Bengaya got a step on his man and drives in and got the bucket to go. Kevin Holland for the Golden Eagles. Holland drives to the bucket, lays it up and in with a left hand. Went right up in the face of Johnson and banked it in. Holland's got his first bucket. Right side Holland. Holland down to Carey. Carey back to Holland. A 3 right side, bingo. Kevin Holland hits his 2nd career 3. Right side Armelin. Chip drives inside, gives it to Carey. Norville to the bucket, nice move, up and under, and he laid it in. Norville Carey's got 7. Right side Chapman, bounce pass to Bengaya, who missed the layup, way back in. He almost missed the layup, but hung on the rim, then fell back in the right way. Right side to Armelin. Armelin bounces it down. Here's Carey in the lane, working left-handed jump hook. Good by Norville Carey. Armelin looking down inside, trying to back his way in the lane. Does jump hook in the lane. Good with the left hand by Armelin. Chip's got 10 points. Levin's faking and trying to drive. Now gives it to Bengaya, who drives to the bucket, lays it in with the left hand, and he got a foul in the play. That's the old bull. Left corner, Armelin down to Bengaya. He spins, works on Taylor, got the layup and the foul. It's a good spin move down along the baseline by Bengaya. Millinghouse picks his pocket, gets a steal, gives it to Carey. Norville down the lane, and he dunks it in off the Millinghouse assist. And Marshall is going to win it tonight, 69-54.
Gunderman Group.
Gunderman Group is growing.
Getting in a groove.
Growth is gratifying.
Goal is to grow.
Gotta get greater growth.
I just talked to UPS. They've got expert advice, special discounts, new technologies, like smart pickups. They'll only show up when you print a label, and it's automatic. We save time and money.
Time?
Money?
Time and money.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. I love logistics.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
From the very beginning, your life is made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, on Saturday, the Golden Eagles entertained the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky trying to find a way to take over first place in the Conference USA standings. And Doc, it was a pretty good atmosphere in the Coliseum. We had the third annual Eagle Jam outside the arena before the ball game. Chris Allen, the former American Idol winner, did the national anthem. I thought the crowd came and really got into the ball game on Saturday.
Well, again, I can't say enough about our crowd, because I know as a fan, you want to win basketball games, and we've not done that enough. But you can't say enough about not just our fans, but our band and our spirit groups, the dance team, cheerleaders, everything has been nothing but the best. And so the atmosphere again was good Saturday, and I appreciate that. But I thought our team played hard too, and so that was a thing that we talked about Friday and we talked about Saturday before the game, and I thought we got the effort that I wanted to get from our team Saturday night.
You were talking about the Golden Eagles. You want them to kind of play inside out and make some things happen. Western Kentucky's pretty good at that. They got a couple of guys they can put out there on the wing that can shoot it with anybody.
They do, and you know, not only that, they've got an inside presence that makes it difficult also. So. Anytime you're going inside out, I don't care what level you're playing at, that's the strength of any basketball team. And perimeter shooting goes up. When the ball comes from the inside and comes from the outside to the outside, your averages go up. So I thought in the second half, John, maybe we took a step forward in running our offense a little bit better.
And Western got to the foul line 30-plus times. I think you got to the line maybe 22, 23, and that's another one of those stats. You can't let that happen to be in position to win the ball game.
No, you can't. You know, right now, again, that's an area in transition, and then second thing at the free throw line that we got to be able to get some free points at. And right now we're getting outscored in the free throw area. So that's something that we need to try to flip, you know, next week and or this week when we play Thursday night. But you know, that's just something we got to keep talking about and making it a priority.
You mentioned Chip Armelin and Norville Carey in the last segment. Those are two guys. Everybody's giving a great effort, but you're getting about as much as you can out of Chip and Norville right now.
Well, again, Chip played 40 minutes and Norville, I think, played 36. It was just a couple of weeks ago that we were told, you know, not to be playing Norville, you know, much more than 26, 27 minutes. And now, as you can tell, we don't listen very well, because the last couple of games he's played 36 minutes each game. So we just got to hope that he can continue to play for us.
And he's a guy, and I know you said after the game on the radio show that you got to get him banging around the backboards, and did that in the second half of the Western Kentucky game, more so than he did in the first half.
Coach Dowling challenged him at halftime and told him, you know, how can you play the number of minutes you played and not get a rebound? And I thought the second half he did do a much better job at the defensive boards, and he got some offensive rebounds. But you know, right now we can't give up second shot opportunities. We cannot give up transition baskets, and we can't get beat at the free throw line. We're getting beaten in all three of those areas, and that's why things aren't as going the way we want them to on the scoreboard.
All right, it was Southern Miss and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky on Saturday night at Reed Green Coliseum. Let's go back there and take a look at the action. Carey working down inside, back out front, then Gaia three straight away. Bingo! Good pass by Carey. And he bounces down to Carey. Carey, they look to double him up along the right baseline. Carey goes to the bucket, turns with a jump hook and hit it from 8 feet out. Eagles have it. Armelin heads the other way. Armelin down the lane, shoots a floater and hit it with the left hand. And the Golden Eagles have a 7-4 lead. O'Donnell bounce pass backdoor. Armelin right at the big 7-footer, and he put it up and in with the left hand. Western Kentucky right now a 10-2 run. The Eagles to Norville Carey, driving, lays it up and in with a left hand. It was goaltending, but it went in anyway. Levin's off the dribble, drives down inside, gives it the wing to Armelin, back to Holland, a three straight away. Bingo! Kevin Holland hits the three. Holland picks up his dribble over to Armelin. Chip in a drive down to the lane. Triple jump off the glass. No good, or did it? No, he went around the rim and went in. It bounced around and went in for Armelin. Ben Guy's going to fake, drive down the lane, feed inside to O'Donnell. Got a layup. That's a good play by Ben Guy, trying to get to the carry, and he tries to get it, and he does. Carey's got it. Left corner, Armelin shoots a three. Bingo. Good pass by Norville. We had Armelin backdoor, didn't see him. Gives it to Holland. Right corner, here's a three on the way. Good. Bingo. Hayes hit a three out of the corner. And goes back up in traffic and throws it out to Hayes. A three straight away. Bingo. Chapman back to Armelin. Armelin tries the lane. Left-handed shot up off the glass and in for Chip. He just hung in the air and laid it in. And now picks up his dribble. Gives it to Armelin. Chip out front, a three straight away. Bingo. High archer by Armelin, and he knocked it in. Holland lobs it high, caught by Carey. He'll dunk it in as he got away from the 7-footer Lawson. Carey down inside, spins, leans, lays it up to the left hand. Wouldn't go. Tipped in by Armelin. Armelin got right up in the face of Rosto and tipped it in. Norville working to the bucket, fighting his way inside. Leans, spins, leans, puts it up and in, and got fouled on the play by Big George Fant. Front court Armelin. Armelin, right corner Hayes. He'll shoot a three, and bingo, he hit it. On Hayes, and Doc calls a timeout to Hayes. Hayes down the lane. Chapman, turnaround jumper, good. Jamie Chapman gets a bucket. Got an 8-footer in the lane. And they win for Western Kentucky tonight. Over the Golden Eagles 73 to 62.
Conference USA celebrates 20 years.
And each CUSA member has a history of greats.
Southern Miss has Clarence Witherspoon.
FIU has Raja Bell.
WKU has Courtney Lee.
UTEP is proud to claim Tim Hardaway.
UTSA has Devin Brown.
Together, we are the next 20 years.
The next generation of Conference USA.
Don't miss 1 minute of Who's Next.
From the very beginning, your life was made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Time now for our weekly feature, and this week is on the junior forward out of Road Town, Tortula, in the beautiful British Virgin Islands, Norville, Carey. And Doc, here's a guy who, has kind of grown into the game. His first couple of years at Southern Miss, kind of a role player, and not a lot of points or rebounds, but learning the game here in the States. But this year he's really blossomed into a really good basketball player.
Well, first of all, I'm glad you announced where he's from. I couldn't have gotten that right. But from the first day I've gotten here, he's been a player that the good thing about Norville is that he's not going to, he's going to do everything right, whether it be on the court, off the court. He's here for the right reasons. He's here to use the basketball to get an education, and he's going to get the best education that he can get while he's here. So that is such a positive for a coach to have a player like that. And then besides the injuries that he's had to kind of deal with since he's been here, he's a guy that's going to show up each and every day. So, you get both the good with Norville. I mean, he's a guy that off the court, he's going to do everything right, and on the court, he's going to give you his best effort.
But he's a hard worker, and I think, though, the main thing this year, he's become a more confident basketball player in what he can do out there.
Well, I think so. My understanding is that he didn't play a lot last year, and offensively, he's a guy that, I think he understands that he has to be aggressive for us, and he's going to shoot around 50%, so he's playing really well on that end. Again, playing him a little bit too many minutes, but he's got to give us what he can.
Comes from a beautiful part of the country, Road Town, Tortola, in the British Virgin Islands. Let's spend a few minutes with Golden Eagle Jr., Norville Carey.
Hayes driving up under the bucket, puts it up on the rim. No good, but slammed in by Norville Carey. Where did he come from? Carey comes out of nowhere and slams it in.
Back in the islands, I played pretty much a variety of sports. I started out playing volleyball, then I did some track, then I did some baseball, but I really didn't do much on baseball, but I really did a lot of volleyball and track. And then one time they saw me playing volleyball and asked me if I wanted the opportunity to play basketball. I said, sure, why not? Because I always used to just go out and play with the guys just for the fun of it, not really know what I was doing. But they asked me if I would like to try it, and I said yeah, and then they saw that I was good at it and wanted to work with me, so they had me working every day, twice a day, going hours just playing basketball, and then I got better, and then I got an opportunity to come to the States and play. The biggest adjustment I had coming to Hattiesburg to play basketball was being mentally tough. And I was a freshman, and it was a big step from high school. And I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and I thought it was I'm gonna be pretty good at it, but when it started coming at me, I just got broken down, and that's why I had to get mentally tough. And it was hard at first, but I gradually got better and better, until I was where I need to be. Well, when I was here freshman year, Jonathan Mills, we kind of played the similar positions, and he always pushed me, and when I was down, he tell me what different things I need to do and help me out. But he never took it easy on me, and he keep pushing at me, and we keep grinding at it, and I got better.
Chip lobs it to Carey. Carey works down inside, puts it up, and banks it in. He went right at him. That's what you got to do, right at the defense.
One of the things I want to get better at is, as the season goes on, I want to get better at rebounding. I know I want to help the team rebound, and I think I'm averaging about 5 or 6 a game, but I really think I can average a lot more, so I'm trying to put in the work so I can get my rebounds up a little more.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
And welcome back, everybody. Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bancorp South. Golden Eagles head back out on the road this week, heading to Middle Tennessee and UAB. And Doc will talk about those in a minute. But real quick, last week, Athletic Director Bill McGillis unveiled some plans for some renovations to Reed Green Coliseum. That's exciting news that something like that is on the horizon.
Well, again, I think before anything can happen, you got to talk about it. And it's good to see that our athletic director and our administration is committed to doing some things that can help this program. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of commitment from the great fans we've got, and I'm sure the plan that they've got that can make this happen will be a good one. And so hopefully we'll get started on that sometime soon. But you know, again, it's very exciting right now. Even though maybe we've got some tough times right now, there's some very, very exciting things that's fixing to happen here.
All right, well, Thursday night we'll be up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee to take on Kermit Davis and the Blue Raiders of Middle Tennessee. That's a ball club that beat the Golden Eagles 62-61 a couple of weeks ago, but Kermit's got another good basketball team up there.
Well, I think more than anything, John, his team's going to do what he wants to do, and you got to beat them. And I thought we played one of our better ball games at home and had a shot, you know, down one with 30 seconds to go, and I didn't do as good a job as I needed to do to get us in a situation better to have had success. But at the same time, I thought we played extremely hard, and there's no question on Thursday night when we leave tomorrow to go up there, we're going to play hard. Then you got to go to the Bartow Arena to take on a UAB ball club that I think won maybe 4 or 5 games in the non-conference season, but now they're sitting there at 7-2 in Conference USA, and it looks like they might be playing as well as anybody in the league right now. They really are, and you know, they went to UTEP on Saturday night and had a shot at the buzzer to beat them. You know, Jared's got his team playing hard. They got some young guys that's playing well. And you know, anytime you go on the road, you gotta play almost error-free basketball to have a chance. But I really like, again, I think we'll go up there, we'll play hard, and we'll have a shot. What's the week look like now for the Golden Eagles? Is it more on your team? Do you concentrate more on the Golden Eagles, maybe more so than an opponent? I know you got to worry about the opponent, what they do, but trying to keep that excitement and that emotion within the Golden Eagle basketball team? Well, there's no doubt about it. You know, right now, you know, yeah, do we scout the opponent and do those things? But right now we're spending so much more time on our team because, to be honest with you, John, we don't know what to do. And we've got to make sure we understand what we're trying to do because we've moved some guys around. And it may not sound that complicated, but you can't play this game thinking. And our players sometimes, you know, if they're not comfortable with everything, are trying to think a little bit. So we're just trying to get them as comfortable as we can with what we're trying to do. And then we'll also put in some things for Middle Tennessee and hopefully defend them. All right, well, we'll see you up in Murfreesboro and over in Birmingham. Hey, John, thanks again. All right, Coach Doc Sadler and the Golden Eagles at Middle Tennessee on Thursday night. Saturday afternoon, the Bartow Arena in Birmingham to take on the Blazers of UAB. Don't forget, Tuesday night, we're at Mugshots Grill and Bar in Hattiesburg for the Golden Eagle Hotline. Come on out and join us, talk a little Golden Eagle basketball. That'll do it. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time with another inside look into Southern Miss basketball.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler has been presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. This has been a presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.